Oh, let me see where I can put this at, right up here. Oh, what's happening, guys? I'm up in La Crosse, Wisconsin right now, sitting at Gunderson Lutheran Hospital, and Jeremy's old lady needed to come up for a checkup, so I chauffeured her and Annie. And I'm just sitting out in the parking lot, bored out of my mind. So I figured I'd go live, see if anybody hops on, shoot the shit. So yeah, just gonna sit here and hang out, wait. Answer questions. Three heathens. What is up? Hey, Carmen. Hi, Aaliyah. Annie just texted me she's hungry for Milwaukee Burger Company up here in La Crosse, so probably head over there after this. We gotta stop at Sam's Club and stuff like that, Ross's. Since we're up here, we don't have stuff like this back in our area, so. It's nice out though. There's a lot of snow up here in La Crosse. Doing good. Just trying to show off some snow quick. I don't care for snow. Not a big fan. Yeah. Hey Ruben, how's it going, bud? Yeah, I tried getting a hold of J-Bo earlier today. Since the girls were gonna come up to La Crosse and I had a sitter for our daughters, I wanted to get a hold of Terry Meyer and see what he was up to today and do a road trip over to his place. And I got a big block 727 I got to pick up from him, and that way we can order a rebuild kit, get that thing rebuilt, shelved, that way it's ready for the big incher going in the D200. Aaliyah dropped my phone last night and broke the hell out of it, so it doesn't work so good right now. Oh, it's snowing right now in Canada. I imagine. It's supposed to be almost 70 degrees tomorrow, I think, is what they said. Or no, Wednesday. Almost 70, so there's a couple things outside of the house that I still want to pick up and do. So that'll be a good day to do that. We got to throw a cover on our boat too, so yeah, no concrete pad this winter for J-Bo's awesome world headquarters. So that'll probably start in the springtime, as soon as the ground de-thaws, which that really blows that we couldn't just start building it when we wanted to. That really put a hamper on this winter. We were going to have a large space to work on multiple things, and now we don't, so. But we're resilient, and we'll think of things to do. Pulling trannies out in the snow ain't something that I want to do. Well, I mean, since there's 6 of you in here, I might as well let you know a little information about the Nacho Cuda. J-Bo drove it the other day before it snowed. Said the transmission was acting funky in it. When I did that cold start short with it the other day, unbeknownst to me, but after I filmed that, I went and talked to J-Bo. He said, yeah, it's got park, neutral, 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 neutral. Barracuda does not move right now. So we're gonna have to jerk tranny out of that thing. J-Bo's thinking it's front pump that went bad in it. Through his troubleshooting, that's what he's guessing. So we can take the pan off of it while it's in the car, but probably just gonna have to jerk the damn thing. Jerk it, but where? You know. Where do you jerk it? Hey Raker, how's it going, bud? So yeah, not looking forward to that, but it needs to be done. Jay's still looking for another 904. I got a small block 727 also that could be rebuilt. I don't know. We just need to go to Terry's, talk to him. Would you guys enjoy that if we did a kind of a tour of Terry's shop? If we made a video like that, would that be something you guys would be interested in? I'm doing good, Raker. I'm just sitting out here in the hospital parking lot. My fiance is Jeremy's old lady's sister, so she had an appointment today, checkup, so I had nothing better going on, so I said I would drive him in the van, Steel Vanther. Jay Matheson, what's happening, brother? So yeah, we'll do a road trip to Terry's, grab that transmission, probably do a video of his shop. Terry's got all kinds of really cool cars, all kinds of really cool stuff, so I think that'll be cool. We got a buddy who's got a, I don't know, it's like a 68 Camaro, I think. Blown, caged, fancy paint job. He just got that thing kind of screwed together. And he did an addition on his house and built a garage, and it's just beautiful. So we're probably going to go out to Tom's place and check out that and the shop. We were kind of thinking for content this winter, being that we don't have the garage, or, you know, we're back into Jeremy's one stall where we got to push stuff out and push it back in. You know, if we're hurting for content, we got some guys around here that we'd like to check their shops out, and we think it'd be neat to show people shops. I don't know. I mean, is that something interesting? I think so. We call it sub shops. And before we go to somebody's shop, I could stop at Subway, grab a couple footlongs, and force their sponsorship upon us. Say, we're not Jared. We're not about that. We like to wrench and we like to eat footlongs. Yeah, we could do sub shops this winter. So yeah, we got Tom McElwain down and we got Terry Meyer down. You already seen our shop. We'd go visit Jay again, show off his shop, which you guys already see that. What else could we do? I had a go-kart that I was going to maybe work on this winter for the kids, but my neighbor wanted it, so I sold it to him. Craig McDonald went to La Crosse back in 2001. What were you doing up here? Oktoberfest? La Crosse is an awesome drinking town. They got a great downtown. It's about an hour north of where we live, so anything that you want to do where we're at, you got to drive an hour in any direction. So you got like La Crosse, Wisconsin's an hour north of us. Dubuque, Iowa's an hour south. And then east and west, you got Iowa City, Cedar Rapids, which is about 2 hours. Then you got Madison to the east, which is about 2 hours. Oh yeah, LA. Yeah, around here we call it LAX. La Crosse. Since I get it, that's the airport, but yeah, I can imagine you probably had a bad experience. Oh. So yeah, Steel Vanther's running good. Jeremy threw a new set of tires on it. Something vacuum related. It doesn't want to do the windshield squirter, and cruise control does not work when you're going up any kind of slight incline. So I believe cruise control on this thing is off of vacuum. Windshield squirters are probably off of vacuum too, and something's kind of got a vacuum leak, I think. But this thing drives so freaking good. It's so nice. I wish it was a little bit freakier. 70s freak. I think this is what, like 80, 86, 88. It's a pretty nice unit. She's been down the quarter mile a couple times. Yeah, now everybody's got a van on their channel now. You got Duddy with Van Morte, the Mexican van. You got Steel Vanther here. Judd's dad just got a van on their channel. And then you got Sean Fat Tire Guy, who's the king of the vans, with Pink Vanther and the Yellow Submarine van and the Purple Haze van. That guy's all about it. But vans are cool. I like this thing. I wish I had one. It's just so nice driving around. Like a school bus for alcoholics. Van donuts in the snow. I tried talking the girls into letting me do some donuts in the parking lot before we left, but they weren't feeling it, so I kicked her out sideways instead. Was a band parent with 200 high school kids. Okay. And equipment. Stuck at the curb with no truck in sight. Any updates on the triple pickle? Not really. She's still wounded. When you got to make the decisions that Jeremy's got to make on what to order and what, what's his budget. He's a thrifty shopper too, so he's been looking around. If this was Discovery Channel, we'd have everything, but we're not. So Jeremy's been, well, we had a buddy. This is going to be an episode for Thursday. Friend of ours dropped off some rockers, rocker shafts, and a cam, mystery cam, and lifters, hydraulic, and I think, yeah, hydraulic lifters, and a used cam, mystery cam. We're not sure what it is. It's not a purple shaft. It's a comp cam. So as of right now, we do have a cam for the car. It's missing a lifter though. The set of lifters that came with it, it's missing a lifter. Then all the push rods, everything's missing like one thing with these free parts that we got. But whatever, I mean, we can make it work. So that was really nice of Dave Young. Thanks, Dave. Some 273 adjustable rockers he threw in, and some anodize adjustables that he threw in too. But you can see a lot of wear on them, like there's some interference, so we don't know if they're good or not. But again, that's going to be this Thursday's video. We can show those parts and kind of give a breakdown of where we're at with the triple pickle. I know Jeremy wants to order a different set of heads. Maybe he already ordered them. He's been sick the past like week and a half, so we haven't been talking, but I know he had a set of heads circled in his magazine that he said he was going to order. So yeah, that's where we're at on that. We just got to tear the motor out of it, tear it down, clean it out, throw it back together. Then that will be done, I think. I don't think he wants to do anything else to the triple pickle. That car is so nice. It's just it keeps cannibalizing itself. If it's not eating transmission, it's eating cams now. So hopefully this will be the last time. Yeah, I really wanted to start cutting into the Duster this winter too if Jay had that garage. Because Rabbit Transit Garage just posted a video about doing rear frame caps that have the spring perch boxes on them, and my Duster on the back end, both spring perches are bad. I replaced the one on the passenger side. Me and Jeremy homemade all that stuff, saved a ton of money. The driver's side's bad too. I think the driver's side's probably worse than what the passenger side was, but I just didn't see where it was really bad. So that stuff needs to get cut out and fixed. I wanted to cut the rockers out of it this winter and start patching that up. And I wanted to replace my lower quarter panel on the driver's side too, and then do some patch work on the passenger side quarter panel, but ain't got a place to do that right now. So I know Jay offered us his shop, but you're about like 3.5 hours away, bud, and you got your own stuff to work on. We'll be all right. It's not like the Duster's going anywhere anytime soon. The truck, let's see here. Totally understand. Really like that J-Bo boxing video the other day. I don't know how I found that. I was just kind of scrolling through, and Jay used to never have a goatee. I don't know why he started it, but he started it while we started the channel. He always was just a big old caterpillar mustache guy. He'd always clean shave every other day. And we started doing the YouTube channel, and he kind of grew a beard a little bit and then shaved that off and left that big old raccoon tail of a goatee. So now I don't know. I think he'd look pretty weird without the goatee, and if he went back to the mustache, but he looks exactly like that guy. It's kind of freaking crazy. Are you going to leave the Duster slant 6 or eventually put a V8 in it? Funny thing is, the Duster, well, the motor and transmission that's in the Nacho, I built that motor and transmission for the Duster. So that's originally what I was going to do, was jerk the slant 6 out of it, jerk the K-member. I might have went with Schumacher mounts. I think we got another K-member laying around. Anyway, I was going to jerk all that, junk out, put that 30 over 360 in it with a 727, and then I had a B-body 68 8 3/4 housing that's got new green bearings in it, big bolt pattern, and it's powder coated black. The only thing it's missing is a center section, and I got a Sheer Grip 355 set from my neighbor that I could get for, I think, $400 for it. I never pulled the trigger on it, but it's not going anywhere. So my dream with that car was going to be the Hypertectic 360 with the manual valve body, 727, 355 Sheer Grip, and subframe connectors and some tires. Or I got the tires, they're drag stars. I just haven't put any rubber on them, haven't put them on the car. So that was the path I wanted to go with the Duster, and then do all the rust repair on it. Then I wanted to get rid of the car originally had the white vinyl stripe down it. You can see remnants of it inside the passenger side door. I was thinking of getting rid of the vinyl and having it all solid copper body color, and then do the stripe down the side was the goal. But then I was thinking, what about blacked out hood with the black vinyl top with the black stripe with white interior? But then it's got brown and white and brown and copper all go together. But black would look cool too. But everybody's I don't know. I'm getting flustered. But yeah, that was the original plan for that car, was to get rid of all that, you know, the 7 1/4, slant 6, and all that junk. And I didn't know the Duster was going to be a stone axe as it is. And I didn't know the air conditioning worked in it. And once the car was just always reliable, and I figured, well, I'm going to charge the air conditioning and see if that works. And it works. And it blows cold and it drives anywhere. And it never gives me any problems. It's a happy little car. And it's like, well, Jay, let's throw that 360 in the Barracuda that you got. I'm pretty content with how the Duster is. Okay. So yeah. That's kind of what got the Barracuda started, was killing that dream of the Duster. But I still have that B-body 8 3/4 and all that stuff. So, and the engine and tranny in the Cuda. I mean, it's mine in Jay's car. So if he decides he wants to build a motor for that car, then I got a motor for something. It's a pretty strong little 360. It's a good little motor. Fire dried up the other day, but it doesn't want to move. Get a 360 for the Duster. Jay will make a party out of it. Hell yeah. 5.9 is a good engine. Shark's got that stroker, 5.9 short block, that he said he'd sell us on a pretty good price. There's a 5.9 360 in town out of a truck for $400 also. Jay's been telling me just to put a 5.9 in that D200 since it's got a small block tranny in it already. So just throw a 360 in it and drive it around. Oh. Duddy sent me big block truck mounts for a reason, Jay. It's because that truck needs a big block in it. Everything we got's got a small block. We need a little bit of, you know, we got some slant 6s, we got some small blocks, now we need a big block. And I believe it's out of Monaco, is what Terry told me. Tranny's out of something from a 73. I think the 440 is out of 73 also. I don't recall. But then Terry does also have that stroker kit and that 383 block, or complete motor. He's got two 383 complete motors. One needs machine work, which would probably be the candidate for sending that out, get that bored out, and then putting that stroker kit in that 383, make it a 426. That'd be really cool. Have you thought about putting a late model Hemi in the Duster? I have not. I know there's a lot of 5.7s out there that have been being done. I think it'd be cool to do a 6.4 if you were able to find one. 6.4 would be cool, or a 6.1. But I think the 5.7's been done to death, and there's no replacement for displacement. So I think if we were going to do a modern Hemi, it'd have to be a 6.1 or a 6.4. And I honestly, it just sounds like a huge headache to me with all the electronics. I mean, I drag raced almost a whole season of points in the SRT 8300. I didn't have as much fun that season as I would have with the 79 Aspen or the Nacho. There's too many helicopter parent mods in these new cars that, you know, I made it to the final round 3 times and lost because of electronical, you know, glitches in the car. I got drag slicks or drag radials on the back, and they don't have the TPS gauge in them, or sensor. So when you don't have that, and the car can't read your tire pressure, so it thinks it's 0, so then it starts kicking traction control on and shit for no reason, or it takes power away from you. when you're full on and you're not going anywhere, it's all electronics trying to keep you from killing yourself, is what the car thinks, I'm guessing. But all it ever did was cause me to run shittier quarter-mile times. Or I'd bump it in first gear by accident on the slapstick, and I'd make a really good 60-foot pass, and then it's not shifting in the second, and there went my run. I don't know. I'd rather drag race hold shit. A lot less to go wrong. Like, I don't know. I guess if you had it dialed in and you had it all figured out, it'd be great, but there's so many times goofy shit happened for no reason. Six-four would be cool if you get one. Yeah, trucks were coming with them for a while, so, or they still are maybe, but I think since 14 they've been putting 6.4s in trucks. So they got, I mean, somebody had to have too many wobbly pops and wrapped one around a telephone pole. So you know there's a few of them sitting in the yards, but how much are you going to have to pay? I think I seen, what was it, Motor Trend or Hot Rod Garage, somebody did a carbureted 6.4, put a cam in it and some stiffer springs and shit. I think, what they do, dual quad or some kind of tunnel ram on it. It made like 500 and something horse, 500 and something pounds of torque, and they only threw like 3 mods at it. So I don't know. Do you buy something with all that horsepower now, or do you start from scratch and try to squeeze every ounce out of a small block? I don't know. Duddy just texted me. Thanks for going live while I'm at work. Well, risk it, man. Get in here. I gotta film some stuff for Duddy too. I don't know why. He asked me if I could film some stuff for him and send it to him. I don't know what he's got up his sleeve, but I said I would without asking any questions. Probably a mistake. Probably a giant mistake. And his channel's been doing pretty good lately. I really enjoy his stuff. He's really down to earth, DTE. Loves to have fun. Some of the people, the older guys, don't get it, but it's just humor, you know. Calling the Barracuda a Camaro, or a Ram Charger a Blazer. He's a silly little Texan. But I think we were thinking about going live with just Mopar Joe, John Wilburn, and Duddy right before Christmas, and try to go do a live drive to get Duddy to 1,000 subscribers. We were kind of talking about that the other day. We think that's going to be a good idea. Seems to be working for other channels that go live asking to hit a goal. I know that stuff with Cletus, he did it a couple months ago all by himself and said going live till 1,000, and I think he only had like 840 subscribers. And I checked it out and went to bed and woke up the next day and checked out his subscriber count, and he had 1,016. So I guess if you ask for it, people will turn out and help you out. So we want to help Duddy out. We want to get him to that 1,000. I mean, it's kind of a realistic goal with Duddy because he's already really close to 1,000. I figured, you know, me and John were talking between just Mopar Joe, Bad Tree Productions, John Wilburn, and Duddy. That's about 10,000 people right there. So it seems like it's a possible goal to get him to that 1,000 from 860. If you're at 200 subscribers right now and we tried it, I don't think that would work. You know, I think that'd be a little too much of a task. But I think, you know, I think it might be manageable. But yeah, we could do something, put each of us in a corner and play some Duddy videos in the middle at low volume and shoot the shit, answer a bunch of questions, do what we usually do and read comments. That's the number one thing that I feel that you need to do is read comments. When are you going to do another New Year's Eve live from Bad Tree Productions HQ? Oh, are we going to do one? We did it. I think we've done it all 2 years that we've been a channel on New Year's Eve. I think so, unless it was just last year. I know we did an episode, we filmed an episode our first year about making, putting that top on Jay's Polaris Ace side by side. What did we do last year for New Year's? Did we just go live? I know I just had my daughter on the 24th. We got to come home the day after Christmas. So yeah, I don't remember. We must have went live and I got drunk if I don't remember. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'll have to bring it up with the squad, see if they want to do a live for New Year's. I know Tony's going to be doing a live on New Year's, so I mean, I know they got something special planned. They're going to have a bunch of the eyeballs in there. I mean, we don't have anything special planned. It would just be hanging out, reading comments, shooting the shit. But I know they're going to do something pretty crazy. I was thinking maybe get an LS engine, wrap it in lights, hang it from a rope above the garage, and at midnight cut the fucking rope, let it hit the concrete. Happy New Year's. Annie says, getting blood drawn, almost done. So, unless, what would you guys want to see? Would you want us to go live on New Year's? It'd be nice to hit 3,000 subscribers for New Year's. I know we're only about 24 away, I think. So that's that really blows my mind, guys. And for the 11 people that are in here watching, thank you all very much for real. It means a lot to us. We never thought we would have even been past 1,000 by now. Now we're knocking on the door of 3,000. So it's pretty fun that we're growing faster than I thought we would have. And we thank you all very much. It means a lot. Because, yeah, I still think back to when me and Jeremy set the tripod up in my yard for a third ever episode. We're kind of talking about the duster and the dart. And Jeremy said something. I'm like, dude, you just screwed up. All these people are going to be watching. And he goes, yeah, are tons of people that are going to be watching this. Like, you never know, man. One day it might be hundreds. But I still remember hitting that first 50 subscribers. Just, my mind was just blown away. I can't believe there's 50 people that watch this bullshit that we would be doing even if we didn't have a camera. So, it really does mean a lot to us, guys. Thank you so much. And we've made a lot of great friendships through doing this too. I mean, that was something I never thought would. When I made the channel, I didn't think that we'd be working with other channels and doing all the stuff that we do. But yeah, I mean, it's a learning experience. You don't really know what you're going to get into until you get there, and it's been really fun. A lot of fun. The real stuff is what Mopar people love. You're right, Mark. I just wish there was more Mopar people to love it. Something that almost, Jay sent me a link for a 66 Ford Galaxy convertible the other day. And he was really thinking about buying it, but Devil Dog channeled my inner BTP and brought home a 71 CUDA project. Is that when did this happen? You need to fill me in. 71 CUDA is in my top 5. It's probably in a lot of people's top 5. No shit, last night. Wow. Where'd you find that at? You want to trade? I got a pretty sweet Duster. I know I've been trying to trade Jay that Duster for his wife's big black Barracuda. Tennessee. Everything's in Tennessee now, man. I mean, I've always seen good Mopars for sale in Tennessee, Kentucky area. Ever since I was a kid, and like Wheeler Dealers, Auto Trader, stuff like that. Tennessee's only a 12-hour drive for us, but it seemed like J-Bo's rule of thumb when I was little, we'd never travel anywhere more than 4 hours away, and he'd never buy anything because they had rust. Well, that's because you're never driving anywhere more than 4 hours away. I found a sick horde in Nevada, Missouri. No kidding. 71 CUDA. That'd be awesome, man. That'd be right up Main Street for me. I know there was a 71 Challenger for sale locally during Mopars in the Park. We're driving up to Minnesota. I was on Marketplace, and a guy had a 71 Challenger. He had all new ADM parts to go with it. So it had floor pans, it had quarters, it had trunk floor. The frame rails were good. It was a 318 car. Came with like a TA fiberglass hood, title. I think it was a black interior car. $2,000. And we're driving in the van up to Mopars in the Park. I'm like, should we just say screw Mopars in the Park and just exit right here and throw all of our money in and buy this Challenger? But we didn't. We went and got our minds blown up in the park. Got to meet Mr. Foot and Barsness. I know, man. I wish I had more money, more space. There's so many things out there I'd love to buy. I'd just love to hoard like 5 cars in a garage as future projects. I'd love to win the Mega Millions or the Powerball would be excellent. Or 1 million subscribers, whatever. But we need to become a lot more entertaining before that ever happens, I think. East Troy, that's where Rabid Transit Garage is from. He probably knows exactly what you're talking about. I got my eye on a 68 383 two-door Fury. That a buddy of mine owns that. It's not posted for sale, but it is for sale. So if I ever have some extra scratch, I'll probably be buying that car. Something about it really ticks off all the boxes for me. Jay wants to get a B body. He wants to do a big block car in the future. Jeremy wants to get a blower for his dart. Jeremy owns all the big three. He's got the Ford truck, the Chevy van, and the dart. So, oh, and then the Dodge Magnum. So Jeremy's kind of a whore, people. He likes to sleep around with other brands. My wife found a 413 Polara. Cool. So, yeah. I think once, next year is going to be a lot better. Not as far as well, it's going to be a lot better next winter because we'll definitely have a bigger space then. But this winter is going to be kind of a different one. We don't have the gobs of content like we did with the Nacho, where we worked on that all winter. But we'll figure something out. It'll be fun. I wanted to go out and take you guys YouTube live in the Barracuda the other day in the first snow and go out and do donuts and rip around with it, but she's got 5 neutrals. Can't do donuts with 5 neutrals. I guess I could have taken the duster out, but that poor car, I drove it one solid winter when I first got it, and that didn't do it any favors. So I'm trying to preserve the duster as much as possible by not driving it. The truck ain't not gonna have to worry about the D200. That thing ain't gonna move, so. What the hell? What is server Bulls keeps texting me? Salt up there is no joke. No, and then they use that chemical they put on the road that they claim is better, but it rots everything out just as bad. I think down in Kansas or Missouri someplace they use like a brine or like a beet juice. Obviously it turns the snow red, but it melts the snow and it doesn't rust out your vehicle like salt or whatever this chemical mixture is. Brine is evil? Okay, maybe I'm not right. Oh, that's what it was. Instagram. Let me see. My daughter dropped my phone last night and broke my screen, so like the top 2 inches of my phone doesn't work right now. Yeah, I'll have to check them out once I shut this thing down, because if I go to look at them now, it'll end the stream. But I'll definitely check it out. That's going to be so cool. Facebook page, Bad Tree Productions on Facebook. If you got a Facebook account, join, post pictures of your rides. We love to see it. If you have your own social media, YouTube channel, Instagram account, TikTok, go ahead and copy and paste the link on our Facebook page. We love to see it. We don't take stuff down. We want people to use our page as a place to help grow their channel if they want. So don't feel bad about related wheelchair, car, truck, cement mixer. It's cool. Stupid prank videos, stuff that has nothing to do with automotive, it's not a place for it, so it will get taken down. But it doesn't matter. It could be a Honda Civic. We don't care. As long as it's got wheels and an engine, post it up. We love to see it. That's the one weird thing that I know with Facebook. I used to share videos on pages like A-Body Mopars, Plymouth Duster, the Fish Pond Barracuda page. I'd share videos on all them pages about cars that their pages are about, and nobody likes them, nobody clicks on the video, nobody comments. And that's when I decided to make our Facebook page, Bad Tree Productions, and just That's all I do is just post videos on our own Facebook page anymore. Because it seems like all the other ones, nobody wants to support, I don't know, content that you put on there. So, and then we said when we created the Facebook page, you know, post your videos of your stuff. We don't care. We're not like the other Facebook pages that, you know, take your stuff down and say it's, you know, this is only for Bad Tree Productions. No, it's not like that. Post whatever you want, as long as it's automotive. We got an Instagram page. Obviously, just sent me Instagram pictures, but that's probably the least amount of time I spend on any of the three social media platforms is Instagram. I'm not really good at it. I forget about it all the time. If you really want to get something through, Facebook page is probably the best way about it. Man, I am just blabbing. I know we got some people in here in the chat that are in it. Social Devil Dog. Trying to think if we messaged each other before. Oh, my Facebook acts weird sometimes. I sent you a friend request, but it doesn't show that I did. I'll have to check. I'll be honest with you, Raker, I get friend requests all the time from, I don't know who they are, you know, so I'm guessing most of it's from the YouTube channel. And I know some people send a friend request to send a private message, I think. So if it's not your YouTube handle like Raker, if it's your real name, maybe if you want to try to get a hold of me, send me like a Facebook Messenger message, say like, this is my social handle from YouTube. That way I know who you are, and then I'll be more likely to accept those friend requests. I can't do every one of them because there's some really weird fuckers out there. But if you're half-assed normal, I tend to accept them. I'm telling you, there's some really weird people out there that want you to fix their stuff through private messages, and you don't know them from Adam, and I don't know, man. It's kind of hard. You want to help people out, but you don't want to. You know how you feed the stray cat? You know, you feel bad for it and you feed it, and then it keeps coming back, and then the next thing you know, you got 10 stray cats, and you're at Walmart buying cat food all the time now, and then it's starting to, you know, financially hurt you because you're buying so much cat food. So, I don't know. Does that make sense? I'm trying not to be an asshole. I've been called an asshole by people before on our Facebook page or our YouTube channel. I had a guy tell me in the comment section that I really like your channel, but you're an asshole. I met you in the bar and you didn't have time for me and my 10-year-old son. And I was trying to think, I don't really go to the bar all that much. And I was trying to think, when was I an asshole to a guy with a 10-year-old in a bar? And I was thinking about when I was in the bar. Like, the only time I was at the bar was like Saturday night at 10 o'clock at the Silver Dollar. I don't remember seeing any 10-year-old kids. It kind of messed with me for a little bit, but I don't know. Must have been talking to somebody else. I'm sorry if you're watching, but why you got your 10-year-old kid in a bar at, you know, past 8 o'clock? No. Maybe I was an asshole. Yeah, I don't. That's exactly. Maybe the guy was just making the whole damn thing up just to mess with the guy. And that's something that I've gotten way better at now too lately is weird comments on videos or kind of like troll attempts to where I just ignore it anymore. I used to read them and think long and hard on what kind of, you know, reply I can make underhanded, but it's not even worth it. Just let them make their comment. Just leave them alone. People keep driving behind me, seeing a guy sitting in the van waiting like, is he gonna back out of his parking spot? Nope. Let's see. Why are we out? Dude's probably running up to random dudes like, hey, you're the guy, the BTP guy, and they ignored him. Probably could have been. You know, it's probably like Brad Pitt looks like me. They could have mistaken him. Tom Cruise even maybe. Who knows? Probably happens all the time. But yeah, I think I see it, this isn't gonna happen to us or not. Oh shit. Hold on, guys. Alright. Hey goat, how's it going? They are done with their appointment. They said they could see me. I gotta pick. Uh-oh. Steel Panther just died. Oh, here they are.
We can sit you when we get in here.
Ready?
I knew you were gonna do that. I was like,
we're live right now. Say hi, ladies.
Hi. Oh, really? My big butt was just. I think I ran into your head or your butt with my head.
I was sitting here bored, so I figured I'd talk to the heathens. See what's going on.
Yon heathens.
We got goat off-road in here.
So I don't have to go back for another 6 months if my blood's still okay.
Well, good. Good.
I had to get my blood drawn though, so they'll call me in a couple days with the results.
Everybody, if you haven't seen Goat Off-Road, type that shit in and go check it out. She's got as Duddy would call it, a miniature death charger. Always out wheeling and whatnot. I seen your snow video the other day. Sorry I haven't commented yet, but that looked. I can imagine why you'd be a little scared driving on that road on the way up.
I'm at 13 versus 10.
Where to? Sam's Club or
No.
Ross's?
Yes.
Okay.
Ross. B-Dubs to get sauce. Food. Then Sam's. She's getting frozen shit. We've determined that we're going to Milwaukee Burger Company.
Okay.
Because I want a big ass juicy burger that's got all kinds of weird shit on it.
Wisconsin Burger Company. So
Two-speed. That black two-wheel drive one.
I had I had the two-door.
Jeremy almost went on Peter Jones's road with that really bad snowstorm. Yeah.
I had a 91 Jeep Cherokee 4.0 4x4. And that thing went everywhere on bald tires. Anyway, that thing died when we got drunk one night at a buddy's cabin. And you know how there's terrace in a cornfield?
Not everybody knows that.
Okay, a terrace is like a wall, then it flattens out, then goes a wall, and then flattens out. Well, Jeb Jones, my buddy's sister, was driving, and we all packed inside the Jeep. There's like 8 of us in it. And she thought it'd be just hilarious to ramp the little Jeep up the terrace, and we hit it at like 40, caught air, broke the steering wheel, or the steering column actually, so it was like flying an airplane with a yoke, and broke 3 rims, 3 flat tires. Only 1 tire was up on it.
I forgot that it was this road that went.
Amber gave me $75 and said she was sorry.
Look, they're redoing the outside of that house.
So I was able to buy 1 tire.
Siding over the stuff out.
I tried driving it around with that airplane yoke steering column for a while because it was my only vehicle that I had. And I was going around a left corner up by the school in McGregor one day, and the steering column decided to lock on me when I was turning left. So I put everything in it and yanked to the right, and the blinker switches, everything went flying to the... everything went flying over to the right. I just missed the school. So then, in La Crosse, where we're at right now, I went up here and I bought a cream puff 95 2-door 5-speed 2-wheel drive 4.0 Jeep Cherokee. That was just freaking really neat, kinda. But I almost went to the roof of somebody's house with that because of lack of 4-wheel drive and trying to go up a hill.
I'd fucking piss myself. Oh no, this is 7th Street. Oh, what is this vehicle?
Doing a U-turn. So yeah, I would like to find another Jeep Cherokee one day.
Oh my god, I didn't show you the...
And not something as like gnarly as the Gray Goat, but just something fun. Get out, get a little mud on the tires. Yeah, Jeep should never be 2-wheel drive. You know, that would have been cool to put like slam that 2-wheel drive Jeep on the ground, get rid of the 5-speed and throw a 360 with the 904 in it, make it into a drag Jeep. That'd be cool.
Late to be shoveling. Right, just let that shit melt. Oh, they got a dumbass roundabout in this town too, huh? Yeah. Don't you know?
It's called a driving circle.
Cass Street. She used to live in a house in Cass Street. Right.
I miss all my Jeeps. Yeah. I don't miss. Annie had an 06 Jeep Grand Cherokee with the 4.7 all-time 4-wheel drive. That thing was retarded. Oh, that thing was not cool. Like if you were out drifting, it would kick in this
and it'd shut off
traction control. So if you were counter steering, it made you go into the ditch. Or if you slid too long, it'd shut the whole fucking thing off.
Yep, it killed the fuel supply. Family medical supply. I don't know why because it was gonna be something cooler.
Well, if you really wanted to get a cool Jeep, if you go back and look at a video I think 3 videos ago.
Oh my god, I thought that dude was totally taking out that
the 65 Barracuda on a Jeep Wagoneer
the bike
chassis.
Yeah. Holy fuck. They drive around this town like crazy people, the bus drivers. Oh, that was like pull up next to us, so close.
Yeah.
A couple weeks ago when Jared and I came up.
Well, they're so expensive now anymore too.
She just like
all I see out there anymore are mall crawlers, or you know what mall crawlers are.
Well, down in
you got the bro wheels on, you got the bro lights, everything's broed out, and the only crawling you do is over the curb at the mall.
Excuse me.
Duddy texted me, he's all mad because we're live and he's at work right now.
Oh, Duddy worked for himself.
I can't get tacos until 3.
I can't get tacos until 3. I see, this is what in all my years of hanging out up here, I've ever seen this stuff. This is what I like when Blake drives me around La Crosse, because I don't like know La Crosse. Right. Like, I get where I gotta go.
I fake it till I make it, sweetheart.
You and Jeremy have really good sense of direction. I am not very good, like, at all. Like, in Des Moines, that's how I had to get everywhere. I do not. Numbered streets ran north and south, and named streets ran east and west. So, cities are bigger, I think, though, because they're more of a grid pattern. this van like you stole it.
Oh no.
Drive it like you stole it.
We should LS swap the van. Have a big turbo sticking out the short stubby hood right up front.
Hey, as long as it stays water.
Turning. So,
Abracadabra.
La Crosse, Wisconsin, people. Yeah, people don't want to get it dirty.
Slow down, Mr. Jeep. Whatever. That was a Ford Escape. Yep. Okay. Just making sure we're referring to the same car. There's a lot of buildings for lease and sale up here.
Oh, yeah.
No.
Yep. Fun college town, it is.
All-Star Mobility. I want one of them. I hung out here quite a few moons ago. Yeah.
So now this is on Alaska. I actually just watched, you're born in Elkhorn? Born and raised in Elkhorn. And that's where Road of America's at, right?
Taco John's, get a 6-pack at a pound.
That's not real tacos.
No, makes me shit too. I like.
Oh my god. Is that white Corvette that one dude used to drive by our house all the time?
Tom?
The Mexican dude? Tom, yeah. No.
I don't recall.
You can be in a white Corvette for $26.95.
That's way newer than Tom's too.
It's 65 and sunny in Norman, Oklahoma.
Was Warren?
Is that my cousin? No, it's Robert Mangy.
I'm sorry, Robert. I don't know.
My cousin Warren lives down there. Not by his choice.
42 degrees and sunny in Wisconsin.
Elkhorn's like 15 minutes from me. That's Jay from Rabbit.
Jason Wang. Hi, Grandpa. Oh my God, there's these old people at the clinic that Nikki had to go to, like the section. So rude. They pissing me off. Rude. Like I've never wanted to.
Gotta go.
An 80-year-old dude.
So did my phone. I just zoomed in. God dang it.
Did you see that other really old dude sitting there when I offered that lady my seat? He's like, shook his head. Oh, the one that was waiting for an hour.
Well, thanks for stopping in, Goat. You have a good day. Little birdie told me that you might be heading to Texas to do some crawling, super slow crawling with Duddy. So we look forward to that one day. We should all meet in Texas and go crawling.
I don't think I would like that. I want to be the film crew. Right.
What are you doing, you DA? I was gonna go there where you're at, but you're aggressive turning.
Oh my gosh. Get off my tail. That's cute. It's mermaid. On a Jeep Liberty, I'm not surprised. Excuse me. I don't think it's a lady driving though. I think it's a dude.
Rabbit, do you know Eric?
Dudes can
He's out of your neck of the woods.
Roll your window down when you're smoking, old man. Jeez, give yourself some fresh air.
Woohoo! We're in Alaska now.
Hey, this is where we stayed. We stayed every single time.
Yep.
Up here's where we stayed. Oh yeah, you guys got to let her go swimming at like midnight. Yeah. We had 24/7 access. 24/7, 24/2 when we were up there. Access to the whole. Don't get the windshield too dirty. You don't have any fluid.
Here is the biggest little warehouse in town right here, folks.
Tree Huggers Co-op.
There's physical therapy, massage, 608-779-7680. Schedule yours today.
And they have like semi-parking out back.
And then you got a trailer house court right in the middle of town. Who knew? Wisconsin Title and Loans. Ooh. John's Auto.
Quality. You don't sit there.
Up here to the right, soon you'll be able to see Harbor Freight.
KFC.
You guys Christmas shopping? Yeah, basically. We gotta get some stuff for the kids, and we gotta stop at Sam's, get ass wiped, and
Paper
plates, and a bunch of other stuff. So.
I'm so sick of not having paper plates.
But yeah, my phone just kicked down to 5% battery. I didn't realize it was dying like that.
That's perfect.
So.
I
I really appreciate you all jumping in here and hanging out with me while I was bored out of my mind waiting for these two split tails in the back. So
it took less time in my doctor's appointment than it did waiting to get in to see the doctor. Yeah. This poor old guy was in the waiting room just wanting his diabetes meter checked. He said he was there for an hour. He checked it right before us. Yeah, he was there for like.
That's crazy.
All these poor old people, they had dementia. It was so sad.
Ooh, there's a go-kart track up here, people. Think we can get on it today? Do a little drifting?
No thanks. I did go-karting once. Wasn't very good at it.
That's where I cut my teeth on the go-kart circuit when I was a child.
Last time I went go-karting, I rear-ended. No, that wasn't the last time.
So, alright, heathens. Yeah, last time you went go-karting, you gave your cousin a whiplash.
That wasn't the last time.
Oh.
The last time I did it was in Vegas.
Oh, and you kicked everybody's ass,
No,
too.
fucking Whitney did, that psycho bitch.
Anyway, guys, thanks for hanging out.
You did get the best Snapchat? I got
I should probably put this thing down and concentrate on driving so I don't become a statistic. But good, bad, ugly. We love you guys. Thanks for stopping in, and thank you for your continued support. Have a good rest of the day, and we'll see you on Thursday with a new episode. Take it easy, guys. Stay safe. Because my phone screen's all messed up.